Thank you for. No, go do it again. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to another episode of Thought Ops. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Still Biz. Got over there.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm your other host, EJ Bridge. We are at the Extreme Compound, so if you hear stuff going on in the background, we at the gym, so just let you know.
Yeah, they have boxing for kids, and the kids over there boxing and they're making little noises, and they're trying to get them together, try to get them prepared
for the summertime.
Get them prepared for the new gun. No,
Right.
get them prepared because every day it's something new and it's something exciting and something. We got two guests here today, two very unrelated guests, but they are both business. In business, they're both in some type of business. Entrepreneurs. Yeah. Want y'all to introduce yourself. One of them I've known for a long time. One of them I met a short time, but just a cool individual. Had to get her on the show.
Because he knows everybody in Cleveland.
No, not yet. But go ahead, and introduce yourself, man.
My name is Lawrence Knuckles.
Okay.
Owner of Manning Vanity Clothing.
My name is Kenya Steele. I am a nurse practitioner, and I'm the owner of Candy's Beauty Plus Wellness Institute plus Candied Alcohol, to the women's boutique.
Okay, welcome to Thought Ops.
Yes.
We're glad to have y'all here today, and we're gonna have a really good show because we haven't had a woman on the panel in a while.
We had a guest last week, bro.
A woman, well, with the topic that we have, as far as what we're getting into, to talk about those topics.
That's not how you explained it, though.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
I was about to feel privileged, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I just took your privilege.
I know, I feel like.
No, but I'm saying is we're gonna have somebody to talk about certain relationship topics.
Yeah, we get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, so my week, I had a long week. My week was very long. What do I do? I mean, I do a lot of working. I'm working on a project that I've been working on. That's been taking a lot of my time. I've been doing a lot of reading. I finally finished James, and I did a review on social media about it. And I know that if you read the review, Percival Everett is probably my favorite black male author of fiction. But I had a hard time. I read it and I enjoyed his writing. I'm just having a hard time reading slavery books now. They just started to get on my nerves. This is a Huckleberry Finn. It's like the slave part, the slave story. James telling his portion. It's like a lot of N-word in the book. The story is told like. The writing is very immaculate. Like the writing is like easy to follow, and he's not like because I read Percival. I read a book by Ta-Nehisi Coates earlier this year, who's another black male author, and Percival Everett and they're different because Percival doesn't use as many complex sentences as Ta-Nehisi Coates, where you like one sentence be a whole page, but but it be very descriptive. But he tells, and he was more of a writer of fiction. This is a great book. He come to Cleveland all the time. I ain't never met him. Every time he come, I got something to do. But I do want to meet this guy when he come to Cleveland because he got
I ain't never met him.
I have never met this individual. Okay, that's called Ebonics. It's the Ebony language.
I was just asking.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, whatever.
I listened to that book. I listened to the audio version of that.
Oh, look at you, Chief. Before I did. I read it because I didn't even see what it was about. I just read. You said you didn't like it.
No, because I don't like slave books and all that. Well, I'm kind of over all that type of stuff.
I feel you, but it's different when you're reading it because I was like, let me just get the idea of the slavery out of this book and read it for actual writing, for like how he writes and just the story per se, how he tells the Huckleberry Finn story. It's just see how he gathered and things happen. And I like the ending. It was a very heroic ending, so I like that. I like when the slaves win. So yeah, it was a good book. And I'm reading Dopamine Nation right now. Not that far. I'm only on page 40, but it's just talking about it's finding a balance in the age of indulgence. Just talking about different addictions and different things. I am recovering alcoholic. I've been sober for 21 years, so it's a good book to just remind me of different, because it reminds me of, thank you, of different addictions that you have too, and how you could just change from one addiction to another, or how sometimes we look at addiction, because the author, she talks about an addiction that she had reading like smutty novels, and she would like hide from her family and just go read these books. And sometimes there are certain things that dopamine. There's certain things that we indulge in that might not be best for us, but it feels like it's okay because it becomes a part of us.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and it's just, I don't know, the book is just talking about addiction. It's a New York Times bestseller. Decided to read it. It's written by Anne Lemke, MD. Good book, good writing stuff. Okay.
My week was uneventful. How was your week? I just work, spend time with my son. That's it. Uneventful.
Oh yeah, and I paid $7 for eggs this week. But go ahead.
Me first.
Yeah.
Well, my week was I guess my week consists of the same kind of grind, but as I still will like to say, I learned some things. I did. Matter of fact, I did have an achievement. I had an achievement this week. Yesterday I completed my AI for Everyone course by Andrew NG.
Okay. Congratulations.
So yeah, I got certified in that. So therefore, it's my journey to be a AI instructor as I show people how impactful AI has come to our community, underserved community, that we need to see that like 5 to 7% of us are represented in the computer science space, the tech space, the AI space, the robotics space. So me as an entrepreneur, seeing that how I landed on AI from as far as Manic Vanity allows me to pivot this way as I consult and show people how to power AI. So I got that was interesting for me for this week. I got certified this week.
Congratulations.
Other than that, it was my week of entrepreneur because I also got a cleaning company, got a commercial cleaning company. I manage and run that, and Manic Vanity is rebuilding. So basically, my week is really just consistent, like you said, work.
Yeah.
And
You had a busy week. Though.
Yeah, and I do say
That's been my norm for a long time. If you know, that's been my norm for a long time. I might be quiet about it, but I always you talk about the dopamine book. Maybe I get a rush from dopamine because again, my life has come from a circle of addiction from my parents.
Okay.
Whereas we got in the streets from me, my brother got in the streets, and the addiction from that, and which I learned how to use that dopamine into a positive direction, in which I use the energy from the streets and transfer it over to the business world. That's the entrepreneur I am, and that's what makes me want to help. Still, the fact that I want to help other people inspire me to get into AI, because I say, well, dang, how can we all move this way now? We see how the world is moving, so let me get over here so I can impact the community, not just myself. Because again, all the business I have ever done was about community where, hey, my brother got an idea, let me help him make it come to life. That's how Manic Vanity came up. Manic Vanity was never my idea, it was my partner's Twink, rest in peace. He that was just me saying to him, like, I want to help you. So yeah, my life is done like the same, pretty much. I'm just trying to figure it out. I come with solution based, so that's what made me get to AI.
And AI is very important. AI is very important. I was watching something earlier this week where they're talking about AI in the workplace, where at Starbucks they can tell who's working through AI, where they have the following them, how many drinks this person have made, and they have AI that could fire the people.
Mm-hmm. Definitely human resources.
Yeah, it's AI is not working as human resources. I need a 1099 now because it's kind of like I'm just glad my job is what I do. I don't.
You get fired by just AI.
Yeah. AI would send you but I was watching the video though, and it was like one of the people I was watching he just need to quit because he just don't want to work there, because it was like how many drinks they were making for the day. The first hour, the end of the night, dude made 3 drinks.
Oh yeah, he was milking the clock.
He milking the clock. But you gotta understand that that generation was Z. I think they understand, the world understand, the older people understand that this generation don't want to work. So
they don't.
So how do we as we entrepreneurs who own business, how do we get that production back?
So they say 1 out of 7 employers. I'm not sure if that's the exact number, but they say 1 out of 7 employers do not want to hire from this Generation Z. They said because they don't come on time, they don't want to work, and they don't take this way of working serious, and they don't believe in tenure, being someplace for a long time. And it's kind of sad because we're at the process right now where everyone is trying to recreate this world, because we're a vast group of people. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's on path to recreate the world, be it liberals, be it the right, whatever you believe in, different religions. Everybody is on a path trying to recreate this world because everybody's trying to find a means of survival, and everybody's seen the means of survival as money, and everybody trying to meet somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. But go ahead.
That was you summed it up right. That was the resources. I mean, that's what really what you breaks it down. Humanity is really about resources.
It's about resources because you have a lot of people like, I love what I do. I love what I do. If they wasn't getting paid for what they did, they wouldn't even do it.
Yeah, well,
right.
I'm just gonna put this out here. I work around a bunch of old Negroes that don't like to work, so.
Yeah.
So it's like, what you damn if you do, you damn if you.
For my employment, I've been with this company for 11 years. That's what I do, like full time, and I work from home. It's a very the company is very. It's a very good company to work for. They pay pretty well, but you have to work. But the thing is, I work from home, so I don't know how other people are working. But when I look at numbers and see how like people are doing as far as like the numbers are based, it seems like everybody has been working more since they sent everybody home, opposed to when people were in the office. Because when you're in the office, it's a culture of talking and how's your day? But when you're at home, you ain't got no choice but to work. You at home working. Well, how was your week?
My week was it was good. I'm in the process of my life of kind of like rediscovering things. I'm getting particular about reading the books. I'm just really big on the Bible right now. So my week has been all about this week and a few other weeks to come and weeks prior has just all about developing a relationship with God.
Okay.
Because I realized either whether you're a business owner, whether you work a 9 to 5, that is the one thing that I regret not having a relationship with. I'm not talking about, I go to church on Easter or I believe in God. I'm talking about not straddling the fence and being like, okay, I'm reading it and I'm living it. Difference between believing in God but living according to the word. So for me, my week has always just been exciting because I'm learning stuff new. I'm just, so that's really been
you're getting a better fulfillment in your life based on
which then has a ripple effect into my business, into every aspect of my life. So I am working on my business indirectly.
Because when you look at
Right.
when you look at the Bible, you actually see a lot of what's going on with you now, and you're like, oh, this actually ties into my life. Now, when we come back, we're gonna do the weekly. I always mess that up.
Feature topic.
Weekly feature topic. Then we're gonna interview them, and then we have some week topics. We only have 3, so we're gonna talk about Kanye. He praised Hitler again. We're gonna talk about what's her name? She went to Karachi, Pakistan. I don't remember her name.
I know you.
I don't know.
I just get a picture of her face.
Yeah, but
I know she sounds like that New York accent. That's all I know.
She's from New York, and then we're gonna talk about Marcus Jordan too. Marcus Jordan.
Oh man.
If we have time, we'll talk about
Dopamine.
Marcus Jordan. Cocaine. I mean, his daddy, Michael Jordan.
We'll get into it.
Yeah, anybody eyes be that red for no reason, but go ahead.